few can bend it like Paulo Dybala, and he's going to get an opportunity now. Here's Dybala. Chiellini. All three central defenders get a touch. Dybala played forward for Mandzukic. There was no advantage.
Good touch from Dybala. He gets sent to the deck.
Florenzi! Big forward Dybala. Is he beating the outside trap? Dybala! The flag comes up. It's off the bar. It would have counted. Very quick in transition. Alessandro Florenzi. Less quick is Dzeko. Has it touched away by Chiellini.
And he at the back. Been around a long time now, but that's just sheer dedication. There's only one man going to win that ball. Again, Juventus very effective on the flank. That's beautiful wing play. And watches Paul Pogba. It's just dinked up towards Paul Pogba. And if anything, it needs to be just a little goal to give the Frenchman a chance to run onto it.
It's over the top for Mandzukic. Appeals for a handball by De Rossi. In fact,
in that one, all day long, we'll see this between and De Rossi.
Mandzukic has to put in his shift to get there. Manolas there first. He is the faster player.
It's a crunching tackle. It's now Mandzukic.
Cross deflects off Florenzi. Backing off is Chesney. Appeals for a handball. Luca Banti with a decision to make.
It's the initial header, and as the ball comes down here, it does strike the hand. The outstretched hand of Pjanic. And did the referee think it hit the hand of Dybala? He certainly got that decision wrong.
It's found its way toward Mandzukic, who just touched it. He's recovered well, Mario Mandzukic. Arm comes up against Rudiger, who hits the deck.
He brought it back out of play here. He just leans in and absolutely cracks Rudiger in the face. No question, he's trying to hold the defender off, but he does so with such a high arm.
Lucadinho put it in play. Edge of the 6, only Chiellini there. Nainggolan. Did it take a deflection? They'll say it's a corner kick as Nainggolan gets the first shot of this half for Roma. Ronaldo managed to stay on side. Paul Pogba touched toward Mandzukic into stride for Evra! And Chesney with a sensational save to deny the Frenchman.
Team Cuadrado does well. Look at this for a touch and composure from Pogba. Mandzukic feeds Evra. And in the end, Chesney covered his angles very well indeed.
He's now outshot Roma 11-3. Pogba thought about the shot. Pogba! Even in effect, it did not bend enough.
Yeah, just a difficult angle. Struggled to get the ball out of his feet, Paul Pogba. Let's rip low and hard, but not close enough to force any trouble.
Evra. Khedira. We'll get another chance, Khedira. Pogba. Dybala from the angle. Dybala has slotted it past Chesney. It's a pass into the net. It's the opener for Juve, and it's Dybala once again.
Sensational from Paul Pogba. Lifts his head. That is inch perfect into the path of Dybala. Digs the ball out and places it perfectly into the bottom corner. That's 3 goals in his last 3 games against Roma for Dybala. We talked about Juventus not panicking. They certainly didn't.
Seydou Keita. Passed it forward for Dzeko. Has to adjust. Dzeko brings it down. Dzeko! It's in the net, but it won't count. On Edin Dzeko. Was it a push-off?
Nothing can go right for Dzeko. He's onside. The decision is a push on Barzagli. And there you see it, just ever so slightly pulls on the left arm of Barzagli. Juve may see him as their X-factor.
Pogba forwards for Morata, getting his first touch. The return pass for Pogba. Evra. Plenty involved in his second half in the attack. Evra! He was losing his balance. He did find the target. Pitching all the way to the near side for Digne. It's Cuadrado to find an opening to cross into. Dangerous ball to the edge of the 6. Dzeko the intended target. Nainggolan goes for goal. And it's Bonucci getting in the way. Florenzi appeals for a handball. Evra, he'll give it.
As you see here, the arm's clearly raised. Did it come off the arm? Maybe it didn't. But the decision has gone in favor of Roma. And now a glorious opportunity for a specialist like Pjanic, as we see the specialist up the other end. The man who's really come into his own this season, wearing the black and white of Juventus. Paulo Dybala.
Pjanic goes for goal, off the wall, took a slight deflection.
It's close. Pjanic again, not too far away. Buffon had the angles.
Rudiger. Surely they'll just blast this ball forward. Manolas. And that'll do it. Juventus win it. Paulo Dybala, the hero, his goal in the 77th minute gives all 3 points to Juventus as they climb closer to Napoli at the top of the Serie A table with their 11th consecutive Serie A win.